So to make a pumpkin, we start with the white side up and we're going to crease a diagonal. Then we're going to open out, turn the paper round and crease the other diagonal. Now we open out and we turn to the coloured side and we're going to fold over two opposite corners a little way. This is going to form the eye. So we fold this one, then we turn the paper round and we fold this by the same amount, more or less, so that these are more or less the same. Then we're going to fold in half down the centre so that the lower half goes underneath, and the paper should look like this. Now we're going to fold two corners here up somewhere around about that distance. You don't have to be precise. Then we fold again two corners down to the middle of this lower edge. Then we're going to open out one of those layers so we have a square. Then we're going to fold the lower triangle up, and if you imagine this half point, this section here is divided into thirds. We're going to fold up on a third and then back down on a third, so they should form a neat triangle in the centre. Then we do the same on the upper side, so we fold this corner down to this corner, and then we fold the top triangle back up, and this gives us the distinctive sort of teeth of the pumpkin. Okay, now we're going to fold one of the corners in, and you decide whereabouts you want the eye to be. It's not hugely important, but somewhere around about there maybe. And then we do the same on the other side, and this is where you just have to use your judgment to put the eyes roughly in the same place. Make a crease. Then we turn the paper over and we've got a crease down the centre, and we're going to fold half of this edge down to lie on that crease. We do the same on here, this edge to the centre. Try to keep the eye flap, if you like, fairly tight so it doesn't come out. Get this kind of shape. Now we're going to just round off the lower edges, so fold the sides in, something like that. Being precise isn't important here because it's a pumpkin and pumpkins are all slightly different shaped anyway, so don't worry if the sides aren't exactly the same. Then finally we're going to fold the top point down a little way, and then we're going to fold it back up again to suggest the bit of the stem that's at the top of a pumpkin. Make sure everything's flat. Then we turn over and there's our pumpkin, and your eyes will be slightly different every time you do it, but that's all good.